have to pull up. Some man a shoot rifle and gun them have to pull up. All firecrackers have to done them have to pull up. A sound have to pull up. We used to love
Pull up and come again.
I didn't think it would take me 2 hours from Brooklyn to Bronx.
Eh?
But it's about 2 hours.
Wow. So how was the trip? Come on.
Not bad, not bad. I have enough friends in that Bronx still, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah, big up down with the rule of meditation.
Wow.
I don't know if Wayne Smith is still here.
You know them big man doing their business, huh?
Yeah, man. That's something to learn, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we always have to pull up and come again. Yeah, man.
Come again.
So how long it take you? How long was it ride?
I left like President and Nostrand, I left like 12 o'clock. I got off the train about what, 1:45.
You left what? 12?
Yeah, left 12 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah, that people, it's a long trip. It's been a long trip, but lovely and talented K Vibes is in the building. You don't know. Yeah, man, I have a reason and thing. And I don't know the way I do it.
Meet you after all the time and hearing about you, hearing in KLC, so now, you know?
Finally, yeah, you're gonna sit.
Yeah.
K Vibes, you're gonna sit together. That's nice. Alright, massive, so you don't know, you're in tune to Backyard TV, the one and only Backyard TV. And you don't know, people, I just want to say, you know, thanks to everyone who tuning in right now, or who logging on via the internet at backyardtv.net, watching the Vibes live and direct. I just want to say welcome and thank you for tuning in. Thank you for logging on, watching the Vibes live and direct. And also, you don't know, who watching us on cable right now, just want to say welcome to Backyard TV. So myself, it's an honor and a pleasure, yeah man, to have with me today inside the Backyard studio. Yeah man, today I'm bringing some vibes, you know, Special K. Yeah man, it's called the Special K Vibes today I'm bringing. Yeah man, I just want to welcome a special guest
Good to be here.
for today. Yeah man, what are you doing, my dear?
I'm great. A lot of nice things going on, you know. Good to. I'm just giving God thanks and honor and glory. It's good to be here. Been through a couple of funerals lately, you know. But,
Yeah. Wow, you're still here.
it's a part of life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So. Yeah.
So now, while we listen to the background, that's the newest one from K Vibes or what?
That's the newest song. It's called Pull Up, and it's coming straight out of France from a label called I Love Sound.
Yeah, or they produce it?
Yeah, and it's a part of a compilation called Original Foundation Women. It has about 11 other female artists on it, like Queen Africa, Judy Mowat, Jahan, and some other. Forgive me, I forget the names. But yeah, it's a lovely album. I'm proud to be a part of it. All female selection, and I think the music is done by Seedness Band or Oneness Band from France.
Oh, nice. And your rendition is called Pull Up.
Yeah, it's called Pull Up, and you know, it just talks about in 3 minutes to give you a look at history of how, you know, the reggae music, the dancehall vibes, and how we pull up, where we pull up, you know. It's a little story.
You perform it yet?
Yeah, I performed it. Actually, the first time I performed it was actually in France, at Zion Gate Festival, and then I performed it in Belgium at Reggae Gilles, and I performed it here once.
Yeah. So then tell you pull up when.
Yeah, and I pulled
it. Say pull
up.
Put
it right up. Yeah. So you know, people seem to be enjoying it, and that's a good thing. I like to tell stories, you know.
Alright.
So it's a story.
Yeah, you know, I've been checking it out on YouTube. You know, people watching it. People definitely liking it. You got a lot of likes and comments and.
Yep, getting some nice original hits. No YouTube tricks, just straight up hits from people watching, and nice compliments. And it's also on the top of the Reggae France video charts right now. Okay. It's been #1 since January, so it's still up there.
Yeah.
Wow, just checked it a while ago. It's still up there.
Yeah, man, I like that, man. Very nice, very nice. K Vibes, pull up. Yeah, man. So, how would you describe your style, your musical, your musical style?
All right, my musical style is I maintain a lot of the vintage vibes because I didn't actually start off listening to reggae, but once I got into reggae, which was about when I was really vibing reggae was probably around in the 80s.
Okay.
But that vintage vibe, I love the DJs and so forth, like Brigadier and all those people. So I mix a little of the vintage vibe with K Vibes Brick Rose style, which is a little jazz, a little reggae, a little soul, a little gospel, so it's all fused in there.
What do you call it?
What do I call it?
What do you call it? You said Brick.
Oh, my title is K Vibes the Brick Rose.
Okay.
Which means
so what Brick Rose? Brick Rose. Alright, that's a part of your name, your thing.
That's part of my title. Brick Rose just simply means strong woman.
Okay,
You know? So there's a lot of brick roses out there. Many of you brick roses out there.
Yeah, man.
In the garden, you see?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so I mix these styles together, so it's a little like reggae, jazz, blues, whatever come to me, and that's kind of my style, but I do maintain a lot of the vintage style on some modern rhythms and some of the older rhythms.
Okay.
Or I will put the modern style on the old rhythm.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
So Brick Rose, in a sense, is to demonstrate, the not just you, but the type of your music, the message.
Type of music, positivity, woman stepping out forward and holding it firm in an industry where it's very difficult for females. We're holding our own, and I'm not the only Brick Rose, like I said. There's many of us out there. So that's how that title came about.
Okay. So I mean, you mentioned a few artists. Who are your main influences in the music?
My first influence in reggae music was Sanchez and Barry Salmon. Sanchez inspired me to sing. He did a lot of cover songs, and by listening to Sanchez, I was able to play with different styles and play with my voice because singing other people's songs help you to do that. And then from listening to Sanchez, a friend of mine by the name of Donna V, he's also a reggae artist. He gave me a cassette tape with Dennis Brown on one side and Delroy Wilson on the other, and then that sold me on Dennis Brown for life. So I'm like a serious
Big Dennis song.
Most of my shows I used to always go on and sing a lot of Dennis Brown songs, and which I found a lot of women weren't really doing. So it kind of made me a little unique starting out the gate.
And I know that mostly men do that.
Yeah, mostly men do that, but I like to sing for the man tune them. It's a little different. And so it was Sanchez, Dennis Brown, and for lyrical content it was I'd have to say Barry Salmon. So those three together greatly influenced me.
Okay. So on your own now as an individual artist, what would you like to be known? What type of artist? How would you like to be known? What do you want people to say about you out there?
Wow. What I would like people to say is basically what they're saying now. I'm dealing with the positive.
Not just that it's beautiful, but
thank you. I'm dealing with the positive, and I'm trying to maintain that expectancy. When people see or hear K Vibes coming, they're expecting some conscious music. They're expecting that story that I always like to give, and just great music and great subject matter.
Okay. Let me just say this, right? Because we even though I'm joking around about your style or whatever. Now, on another note. Now, okay, you're home. You're looking in the mirror. So I'm saying, and you look in the mirror, you see a beautiful woman. That's what I'm saying. And you look at your shape. You see you're beautiful, you got shape or whatever.
Okay.
You ever think about you ever wanted to include that in your music? You think anything wrong with that?
Including your
okay, exactly, like Nicki Minaj. You say, well, okay, you're home looking at the mirror and say, well, tonight at the show, I go stick out the butt a little further.
Well, Well, I tell you.
You ever think about using? Yeah.
Yeah, I have. I've written some things, but them not reach a road yet. Them not reach a road yet. So yeah, I've written. I write all my lyrics are clean. I have a few, one or two, were not really so clean, but it's only me know about them. You know?
Until now.
Yeah, until now. Yeah. Or I may do it maybe somewhere when me and my brethren them in our basement or chant on a mic, maybe.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
But like, okay, you know, you have your voice, you know, which is your talent.
Right.
You're something, I guess, different people, and the reason why I'm bringing this up, you know, everybody kind of know me. I always take things to another little level. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now, you have your talent, you know, which it's that's a blessing. You know, your voice, your talent. Now, you're not everybody blessed with good body and the same look. I mean, you feel that, you know, it's like a given that whatever God give you should use it.
Well, yeah, but everything in moderation, you know what I mean? Yeah, everything in moderation.
This is moderation.
Yeah, everything in moderation. You see, I dress, this is pretty much how I dress moderately when I go out. Yeah, this is how I'm comfortable, you know?
Oh, this is, okay.
Because, I mean, most sisters, you don't really have to cover it up. People can see it. If you have it, you have it.
Yeah.
There ain't no clothes.
So if you cover it, what they want to see?
Them can't see it. If you cover it up, you can't see it. Trust me. And you know what I found? That a lot of men, they do prefer their women covered up. Yeah, a lot of men. They want, especially their personal women, they want to leave, and they want to have a little something left to the imagination. You know what I'm saying? So they don't want it out there for every Tom, Dick, and Howell. Yeah. So, yeah. So them kind of keep it, yeah.
So it's alright. So you're single, alright? So you're a single man. And you're walking on the street. I mean, you think about, okay, you know, maybe you want somebody to see a little something. You're like, you're against that for like
you mean like
an artist?
As an artist, a female artist, like to dress provocatively on the road, on the street?
Yeah, not really provocatively, but say you're single, you know, you want to be noticed. Is what I'm saying. And you realize, boy, wear the long dress and this and that. I go on, nothing I go on.
Boy, I never had a problem with long dress, you know. Never had a problem. Sometimes the long dress, me feel like I have to walk myself and have on clothes. Yeah, because trust me, men can't see what you have. Trust me. Yeah, I don't know if them have extra vision or what.
But slick, eh? Yeah, but I know what you're saying, and I bring this up for a reason. Is what I'm saying, because, you know, as you say, you know, men knows.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying, and it's kind of, I guess, it's not just what you see, is a combination of what you feel and something and the vibes and all of that. You need the woman to be exclusive to and just.
That's
right. You know, everybody see what you see.
True.
So I can understand that. You know. Alright, so back to the music now. I know that, you know, you have a CD coming out and everything.
Yeah, I'm working on a CD. I was planning. Yeah, I kind of like held back some things I had to do this year in order to finish my album, and it's being mixed down right now.
Okay. So
that's what's going on right now. So we have well, Pull Up won't be on it because it's on an album that just came out. So you can see that, you can hear that on Original Foundation. It's also available on iTunes and Amazon.
Okay.
Pull Up. But yeah, my album should be ready this fall. I could have had it ready for this summer, but I just got a wonderful engineer to work with and some real proper people. Owen Flynn out of Connecticut, and some people I'm working with, and some people from Jamaica. So, you know, quality is better than, you know.
Yeah, man.
And people who've been waiting a while, them can wait a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I think they'll appreciate it, yeah.
Did I rush it?
No rush it.
So I know you do a lot of performances as we was talking earlier. So I'm saying, you know, you one of the the hardest working women in show business.
That's right.
You understand? Tell us about some of your experience, you know, as a performer. Some of the shows that you perform in.
Okay. I did this one here. Notice you have this flyer, and I did this one. I was just passing through a guest, you know, and somebody told me. Well, I was coming to the show anyway. I couldn't miss it. So who did we have? We had Errol Dunkley, Jimmy Riley, Bunny General, Trilla U, Liquor John, and one of my favorite DJs, General Trees. I heard General Trees was gonna be there. I'm like, I'm coming.
Yeah.
So I did that, and we did 2 shows back to back. We did the first one in the Bronx, and the second one was in Jersey, and that was a great experience working with these foundation artists. To me, it's a good feeling. I feel proud about it when I can be on the same stage, and plus I'm a tomboy. I love to hang with the guys, and I love it. You know, I've been like that all my life. My favorite moment, I have to say, was working with General Trees. I did a show with me and General Trees and Professor Nuts. That was great. It was hilarious. We had a storm that night, but it was a great show, and some people came out, and that was like one of my most proudest moments. Yeah.
Okay. So which other artists? Some other name. But I know you work with a lot of you know, a lot more
Opening
artists.
for Sanchez last year. Yeah, like I said, he's my inspiration. Anybody that knows me, you know, yada yada, Sanchez. My heart is here and Sanchez over here. Yes, my favorite. Yeah. So I opened for him last year, and that was one of my highlight moments for me. You know, never got to meet Dennis Brown, sadly. You know, so but I did record on an original track. That Dennis Brown. I think myself and Dennis Brown are the only 2 artists on that track, and the name of the song is Time. On the Impact label for Clive Chin. So almost met him.
That was close. I was looking over your bio, and I realized that you know you had you were a part of Studio One at some point. Oh, what's that about? What's, you know? Well, do you still have an affiliation with them, or?
Oh yeah. Well, I started with my brother, Sir Tommy's, had a studio in Brooklyn, and I was there, and that's where I met a lot of the just about all of the vintage artists I know today. I met there. They all passed through there.
Okay.
And then Studio One wasn't too far from there, but I had a personal invitation to Mr. Dodd, and I met him, and I did a track, and from that track I did Bye Bye Rebel, which was released in 1998, and then he released Frenemies in 2001, and then we went on to do some more work. So after I did an album's worth of stuff, and that is still pending in the future. And we do, myself and Downbeat the Ruler, we do since 2011. We've been doing a Studio One annual tribute every year, and this year we had Original Mad Lads, which people haven't seen in many years. They haven't been together, and they're just getting back together now. So we did Original Mad Lads, and we had Biddy McLean from London, and Cherry Rock, who sings I'm the Ruler, people like that, and Johnny Osborne. So and we're going to be doing some work together, because we all love and appreciate the work that Studio One put down, you know?
Yeah man, nice. Alright, massive, so you don't know, you're watching Backyard TV. And once again, I just want to say welcome to everyone who's logging on right now at backyardtv.net. Watching us, watching the vibes, the special K vibes, live and direct. I just want to say welcome. So K vibes now, you know, so the people that know say, you know, that's your voice, you know.
That's my voice.
Yeah man, sing with it man. Follow the track.
Sing that? Okay.
Yeah.
Little getting over some laryngitis, but me sing.
We pull up, firecrackers off it done them off we pull up, a sound off we pull up. Back in the days we used to spin vinyl, now everything gone digital. 50 man on one version, 50 man voicing special. Music we abuse when the lyrics that we choose, taking the whole world down. Well, there is room for every man to spin a tune. Word, power, and sound. No voice.
Oh, I hear it.
I tried. But there's a video on
Vibes.
YouTube. Yeah, you can go on YouTube and you can look it up, and you can also check Reggae France, and it's on the top of the charts there to check out the video. Yeah.
Okay, pull up.
Pull up.
K Vibes. K Vibes, pull up. But I gotta pull up and come again.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm a DJ voice right now. My singing voice gone, but the DJ voice there.
Yeah. Well, let me hear it. Let me hear it. You know, let me hear it, and I'm sure them feel it. So, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Beautiful and talented K Vibes inside the place. Yeah, man. It's an honor and a pleasure to have you.
Thanks.
Now, what's coming up as far as shows and performances? Anything in the making?
Yeah, I have a show coming up on the 7th of July in Baltimore. It's you got Beanie Man, Tonto Metro, Devante, Droop Lion, and a bunch of other artists and myself. I think it's at Pimlico Racecourse, but it's in Baltimore. You can check my Facebook page. You can check my website, which is kvibes.com. And by going there, that'll keep you up to date with all my shows and new songs and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, kvibes.com.
kvibes.com. What's the Facebook? Is it just K?
Facebook, well, my fan page K Vibes and my personal page K Vibes. Yeah.
So they Google it, you know.
Or Brick Rose, yeah. K Vibes Brick Rose, it'll come up. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's massive. So anything with K Vibes, Brick Rose, Morrison.
Yeah, K Vibes Morrison. Yeah.
Pull up.
Big up all the Morrison them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Morrison them rich, huh?
I know.
Eh?
My Morrison from Manchester. My family, my mom's side and my dad's side from Montego Bay. Yeah. So.
Wow. You're rich. Give me a loan. You leave it. Give me a loan.
We talk about it.
You hear that, people?
So we can get some more camera for you and thing, you know?
Yeah, man. So, you know, I just got a loan approval.
Yeah.
Well, I duplicate them. TV loan officer them now, you know?
I tell you.
You're approved. Yeah, well, I just was approved for a loan. Alright, so you don't know. Yeah, man, this is the owner of the yard. Yeah, man, inside the lounge right here. Yeah, man, me and K Vibes.
Yeah, you doing producing now, huh? You have some rhythms you're producing now.
Yeah, man.
Let me turn around.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Multi-talented, you know?
Okay. You make the rhythms yourself?
Multi-talented, yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I'm a music man, yeah. Yeah, start, yeah, man.
Alright. I see you send me something, I'm letting it marinate. Letting it marinate. Sometimes it's like that, yeah, you know?
Yeah, that's the problem, man. It's my thing, them is different. You're gonna, you know? You know, kind of get used to them.
Yeah.
It's a, you know, who knows, it may turn out to be a different genre.
Yeah, true. But sometimes I put on a rhythm and it's like, I can't stand there and listen to it. I put it on and walk away from it and then, you know, clean the house, wash the dishes or something, and then something will just come to me.
Yeah, man, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. The best production, like, you know, studio and this, is man and man just come together.
Yeah.
You know, you just have all a vibe and a reason and things just come up, you know? Yeah, man. Alright, so I'm gonna let K Vibes hit back the road, because I know she's a busy woman. Alright, so, but K Vibes.
I got my mom this morning.
Yeah, man. What your mom do? What's she doing?
She's doing well. She's getting a little older. My mom is 79. She's gonna be 79 this year.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know. My dad passed away October, gone, you know, God rest his soul. So just bigging up the whole family, Uncle Jeff, everybody, you know. Big up many more. That's also one of my family members. Great artist. Have you ever had many more up here?
Actually, it's a shame to say, but
yeah,
not yet.
I have many more up here. Ken Booth, that's my family too. Yeah.
Oh, nice,
so
nice.
Looking forward to doing some stuff in the future. But really,
so you come from really a musical family.
Musical, yeah. We have people, playwrights in my family, actors, singers, producers, a little bit of everything, you know? Yeah. So, looking forward maybe in the future to writing a play or something myself, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Sounds good. Alright, massive, so you don't know. Yeah, man, it's an honor and pleasure to have wonderful K Vibes inside the place.
Thanks for having me.
Alright, bling and all.
Oh, bling, yeah.
Eh?
Low bling today, low bling. I never want to blind you, so I'm going to do my lesson.
Just go with a little something.
Yeah, a little something,
Nice, man. I like this style.
Thank you.
Yeah, a little something to look at.
Lovely camera person. Yeah, man.
Alright, Basil, so we're going to let K-Vibes take us out with a little pull-up and, you know.
You want to pull up or we can get a little acapella to you know?
Huh?
Can get a little acapella to you know?
Yeah, man.
A little acapella. Alright.
So you give me a little take it, huh?
Yeah, man.
Hold this back.
This is something new. Something new that's coming out, you know? And this song is my interpretation of what reggae music would say if reggae music was one person, if reggae music was one man. This is what I think reggae music would say. I am the one in Studio One, the down in the beat, the treasure in the isle, I am the duke in the reed. The ranks in a Shabba, I'm the ranks in a Joe, the ranks in a Juni Peter in a Metro, sister in a Carol, thunder in a Shelly, Snoop in a the dog, even the R in a the Kelly, Bob in a Marley to the ninja in a the man, Brigadier in a Jerry, sister Nancy Bam Bam, Shaka in a Demos, the Papa in a San, Major in a Mackerel, Maca in a Diamond, from Josie Wales to Charlie Chaplin, from Dennis Brown to Glenn Washington, the Dan in a Leroy, Smart Sybils and Gibbons, 1,000 watts a hose to make the lady toss the ribbons, Saw in the lady, I'm the cocoa in the tea, I am a reggae, I'm proud to be me. Yeah, peace out, K-Vibes, one love.
Wow.
Okay. Only give him a half of it.
That's a great track.
Bless. Yeah, man.
That is great.